Damn, this thing. Okay, I'm not. What's going on, everybody? It's Deckplate Tone with another live stream. Shout out to my Deckplate champions. Man, I miss you guys, man. Hey, so listen up, man. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, and man, it's been a minute since I've been gone. I've been doing a lot of things. Since I've been away, I've been jump starting the channel. We'll talk a little bit about that. Also, I've had work. Super busy work days. It's crazy. The week's been crazy. I've also had a change in life. I got my 13-year-old kid living with me. All these things. So now I'm like, you know what? Hey, let me just jump back in. A lot of that. Also, man, I've had trouble finding a dedicated place to stream without distractions. But I was just like, you know what? Screw it. We just gonna get it, all right? So, without further ado, in this one, we're gonna talk about everything, right? Ask me anything, and I'll try to answer to my best of my ability, of course, as you know. All right. So, without further ado, cue my music. All right, we got that. I put my background music on. I need some. All right. All right, all right. Damn, one more dog. You see. I'm trying to get a dedicated stream. My dog's sitting there chewing on me and all this stuff. All right, shout out to my deck play champions. So last stream, what was it? Back in July? It was back in July, right? Maybe August or something like that. All right, but behind the scenes, man, since I last put a video out, since I last put something out, I've been refining the channel. I've been doing this program, Channel Jumpstart. Here, let me turn that down a bit. Hey, what's up? All right, I've been and excuse me if you guys hear the background. My dog's going crazy, but like I said, I've been having trouble with finding a dedicated place just because like everything is always busy, right? But behind the scenes, man, I've been refining the channel, going through this Channel Jumpstart thing. I've been working with a demanding schedule in the Navy. I've been also just adjusting to new family dynamic, things of that nature. Trying to renew my walk with God, everything. I'm going to Senior Enlisted Academy. I've been busy, folks. Haven't been able to put out a whole bunch of videos like that because I've been just so busy doing other things, focusing. All right, but we here now. All right, so shout out to you guys. All right, so I had dropped a poll the other day. All right, the other day I said, "Yo, should I do a live stream?" And I dropped that. And I'm gonna tell you, I thought a lot of people. I put some options in there. I said things like, "I've been waiting forever for more. I've been waiting for a while." Then I put another option. No, get lost. And then the other, I got something to say because I thought people were gonna be cussing me out. But you guys showed a lot of love, and I want to make sure that we have something here for you. All right, so drop your questions in the chat, guys. All right, please drop your questions. Drop them below. I will read those, and we're gonna get into it. All right, guys. Shout out to all you guys. All right. I want to talk about some of the questions I got so far, man. Some of the things I'm on Career Insight. Somebody asked me, what is Navy like, right? Somebody been asking Navy leadership, everything. All right, so I'm gonna answer it to the best of my ability, and I'm gonna give it to you. All right, the first thing I got, right? Somebody asked me, here, and somebody let me know, Comp Chat. Damn, this dog's going crazy. All right, Comp Chat, right? Oh shoot! All right, hey, before I go on, right? Before I go on, I'm gonna answer some questions and stuff. Hey, what's up, everybody? All right, we got Brandon in the building. All right, yes. All right, cool. Hold on. All right, guys. Before we go into content, let me answer some of the deck play champions. All right, so we got Latoya here, right? All right, Toya asks, "Am I back? What's going on? How is it going? It's going swell. All right, it's all right. It's going great. Yo, somebody let me know. It's been a minute since I did this. I don't know if the background music is too loud or what, but please, somebody let me know. All right. I got a little bit of distractions here, man, because my dog is like wilding out right now. All right, so yeah, all right, so it's going great. Damn, let me see. Yo, I wish I had like a moderator or something, but anyway, it don't matter. All right, so all right, music is fine for now. All right, I answered. All right, Brand, he want to know. All right, I said, yeah, I'm back. I'm back. All right, I'm back, guys. And so what I'm looking to do, I'm looking to start a new chapter, right? I'm looking to start a new chapter, starting with this live stream here. All right. So with that being said, man, if there's no other questions or anything, let me get to it. All right, huh? Let me remove that. Yeah, I gotta figure that shortcut out. All right. So somebody asked, like, how do you survive government shutdown? How do you survive like with pay and all that stuff during a government shutdown? All right. How do you do that without losing your mind? Honestly, since the government shutdown, I've been good. I haven't been tripping for real. Why? I'll tell you that. But let me tell you about the time that I found out the first time about a government shutdown. It was like my first year in the Navy, first command. I'm YNSR, like super junior sailor Bradley. And I don't know what's going on, right? And they told me, hey, the government shut down. Is your family gonna be all right? You guys gonna be good to go? And I was like, yeah, I guess so. Like the government don't got nothing to do with me. Then they started saying like, yo, you're paid. Like you might not get paid. And this is when I started like, hold up, man. All right, damn. So I started paying attention then. And once I started paying attention, I started to see like, things like Congress and how it affect service members pay and all that stuff. And I started getting a little worried. I'm gonna be honest, but they told me all these resources, and I'll tell you guys later. Long story short, though, it never happened. And then we had a few years later, we had a government shutdown threat, and I was like, "Damn, I'm not gonna get paid." Then everybody, "Oh my God, we're not gonna get paid." And then guess what happened? Still got paid. Then we had a government shutdown. Well, we in one right now. I heard, I seen something on the news said it might be over, but same thing. Oh, we're not gonna get paid. We don't know what we gonna do. I'm seeing my junior sailors. They like, yo, chief, if I don't get paid, I'm not coming to work. I'm like, yeah, you coming to work, right? And the government shutdown thing happened. It was like it was talks that was down to the wire. And guess what? Still got paid. Long story short, I don't be tripping about it because I know that I don't think I'll ever be in a situation where the military don't get paid. And if that do happen, then we'll go from there. But the lesson here, man, is I think when it comes to government shutdown, military not getting paid in this day and age, I don't think that's going to happen where we just won't get paid. So how do you survive it? I give you a couple tactical tips and whatnot on how I think you should survive it. But this is more like if you in it right now, then that's another story. But how you survive that, man? I think that the best way is to save your money. You ain't saving no bread or whatever. Every time you get paid, putting aside a little bit. I have my little savings accounts. I have a couple other accounts and stuff. And I've just started building the habit that as soon as I get paid, I just pay a little something towards myself. Right? If you ever read that book, I put it on one of my channel, one of my pages. Oh, damn, I'm all messed up. I haven't done this for a while. One of my videos where I talked about the richest man in Babylon. Right, and one of the things that they impressed on was paying yourself, or you owning or earning a tenth of all you own. All right, something like that. Right, keeping a tenth of all you earn. Right, so that's what I do. Right? As soon as I get paid, most of the time, I take that money and I physically put it from one account, my checking account, to my savings account, and then I got automatic payments that go to other accounts and stuff. So that's one way. Another way is commit the budget, and if you can't commit the budget, and try get you a little budgeting book, or just have a spending plan of some sort. Right? Try. Right? It's not always easy. I understand. If you guys are, watchers on my channel, like we got some common patterns and stuff. Some of us we be messing up some things, right? Not to say that everybody is messed up, but everybody ain't perfect if you're a Deckplate champion. Because Deckplate champions on the channel, we're not perfect, all right? So, but you got to commit the budget in some sort. Oh, I'm gonna kill this dog. I'm gonna kill this dog, man.
I'm about to get it.
All right. I'm not really gonna kill a dog, But anyway, all right. Another thing is look for free stuff to do, man. Look for free stuff. You gotta look for free stuff. Like you in a government shutdown, and you're not looking for free stuff, man. You wilding out. All right. In the Navy, we get mad stuff. Like if you're going to USO, you're going to free events, sometimes command events, whatever. Like sometimes you gotta refer to those free events. Like there's nothing wrong with a little bit of charity here and there, especially when you like putting all the work that you putting in as a military member, and somebody is willing to give you something. Take it, right? Be humble and take it. All right. If I don't know anything else, I know a little bit about humility, and ain't nothing wrong with taking or seeking free support and all that when it's there. So that's a way to survive in a government shutdown. Let me see. I wrote some other stuff, but let me see. All right. Dang. All right. My notes are all over the place. All right. So yeah. Another thing that helps me. All right. Just cut that out. Act like I didn't have those notes up. Right. Learn your habits. All right. Learn your habits and don't put yourself in a position to engage in them. All right. One thing I'd like to do every time when I'm coming home from work. Right. This is gas station that have these fried chicken skins, and I love them so much. It is so good. It's so fire. So I know if I'm taking this road down, I'm gonna stop at that gas station. I'm going to because like I want the free chicken skin. But with that, I get the chicken skins. I get I get like maybe like 4 packs. That's like 700 calories. Like I'll be wilding out. Like I don't think it's that much. I think it's maybe like 480 calories. But still, that's too much. And then I'll be buying like a soda or something like that. And then like when you keep on doing that, that's like a snack or whatever. So I might be gaining weight if I don't be doing nothing else. And for what? And then you spending money. But I know if I'm going down that road, I'm gonna buy that. So what I do when I don't want to buy that, I just don't go down that road. If I don't go down that road, I'm straight. So learn your habits. Don't put yourself in a position where you engage in those habits, and you should be good. And if you take a collection of all those things, learning your habits, like seeking the free stuff, being humble about it and seeking the free stuff, saving your money, commit to budgeting, all those things, you should be able to survive in this like any pace shutdown, just about any pace shutdown in the world. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna have to get this dog. This dog drives me crazy, man. I can't never do nothing with him. Fifi, where you at? Come on. Ah, man, you're a little pain. You're a little pain. You know that? All right. Okay, so my next one. All right. All right, where we at now? Where we at, guys? All right. All right, let's see. All right, dang. So I got a whole bunch of comments. So let me go and taste the comments real quick. All right. All right. Hey, and like I said, if you guys have comments and stuff, make sure to drop them and I'm gonna take a look. All right. All right. I got a whole bunch of these things. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Okay. So Toya says she's going to boot camp right before Thanksgiving. Dang, you going to boot camp before Thanksgiving? Man, all right, you're gonna miss all that good cooking. Not gonna hold you though. In boot camp, they got like last time I went, I think I did not go towards boot. Yeah, I think I went in boot camp during Thanksgiving, and I will say that the food was kind of good. Not gonna lie, the food was kind of good. All right, so if you're going to boot camp during Thanksgiving, you're pretty lucky. I mean, now what am I saying, man? I'm institutionalized. The food is all right. All right, all right, so enjoy yourself. You're gonna be all right. All right, let's see another one. Toy said, usually people get paid, but people were at food banks. Yeah, because they worry. They worry. They don't know what's gonna happen. All right. Another one. You said, "Am I at Navy Federal?" I'm at Navy Federal. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm at Navy Federal definitely. All right. Let's see. All right, come on, get down, get down, get up. After school, I'll probably be seeing a command financial specialist. Yeah, so be do the command financial specialist, but if they're not giving you the right information, feel free to use the Fleet Family Support Center too. All right, so in my experience, I think that the command financial specialist sometimes, depending on the command, they'll give you a little info, but they won't do that deep dive. But a certified accountant, they'll give you that deep dive, and you got certified accountants at Fleet Family Support Center. All right, so something to think about. All right, and then tell her, hey, ain't that true? Best things in life are free, especially during a government shutdown, especially if they ain't taking your money from the paycheck. All right, Brand said, what kind of dog is that? This is a Maltese poodle. All right. If you guys remember my other dog, I had a Cocker Spaniel poodle, but he had passed, man. I haven't really talked about it much because that joint hurt me, man. I ain't gonna hold you, it really hurt me. All right, cool, cool. All right, let's see. Let's see. You are doing so good. Who the heck? All right, Corey. Shout out to you. All right, all right, cool, cool. All right, let me continue. All right, where we at? All right, you see Fifi? All right. You see, you know you're a pain, man. I'm trying to get my content. You sitting there going crazy. I can't even get all my stuff out. All right. All right. Somebody asked me something. All right. Make sure y'all drop your questions, by the way. But yeah, somebody had asked me, something about leadership, right? What did they ask? Let me put this up. I want to put this asset up for y'all. All right. But yeah, somebody asked me about leadership and about leadership traits and stuff. Make sure that y'all like and subscribe, right? Somebody asked, what did they say? All right, I wrote it down. What's the worst leadership? What is the worst leadership trait I've seen? All right, and I thought about it long and hard for this one. Pause. But the worst leadership trait I've seen like the thing I hate the most is like the inability to lead or being afraid to lead or that incompetence. Yo, I'm telling you, that drive me crazy, bro. That drive me crazy. So I remember it was like my second command, man. We had like a staff command at a strike group. We'd be chilling the whole time. If we wasn't on deployment or anything, we'd be at work. And towards the end of the day, right? Not a whole bunch of stuff going on. We waiting for Liberty to drop. We waiting for our LPO to say, all right, you guys can go home. All right, and I had this LPO that she shouldn't have been in a job because she was kind of junior, I think, at the time, but she would always be scared to let everybody go. So she'd be like, "Oh, we gotta wait until like we gotta stay just in case something come up." I'm like, "Yo, something's gonna come up if we here, but if we not here, something's not gonna come up." But she was so scared to let everybody go. It used to piss me off so much. And she was afraid to pull that trigger, make that decision. Right? It's as if somebody was going to kill her and her family just because she let everybody off. In reality, she was just like, "Well, I don't know what happens if I do leave. I don't know if somebody going to look at me like, 'Why'd you let them go?' Or something like that." But in my experience, man, this is the thing that has helped me as a leader so much. Sometimes you just got to make a move, right? You take all the information that you get, you take your knowledge, experience, and you just make a move. And that helps. Like that even works outside of the Navy, Anyway, like that's just leadership 101. You know what I'm saying? Like when you got decisions, like you guys got decisions, like whether or not you want to join the Navy, whether you want to do something in your career, like if it's the Navy or if it's not the Navy. Sometimes you just got to make a move, and that's the hardest thing to see. I mean, to do. I get it, but sometimes you just got to make a move. I know what happens if you don't make a move. If you don't make a move, nothing changes. All right, come on, get down now, mama. All right, she's not here no more. All right, that's what I think, man. But yeah, I think about that. Somebody also asked me. All right, here, let me check that off. I like checking things off. All right, somebody asked me, what is the biggest mistake I've made in my Navy career? Uh, the biggest mistake I've made in my Navy career. When I went to my second command. When I went to my second command, one, not bringing my family, and then two, it was just being around the wrong people all the time. Like back when I was in Okinawa, Japan, right? Second command. It was like just me, a member of the staff, and my strike group, right? And then most of the people that lived in the barracks with me was like from security. It was like Commander Fleet Activities Okinawa security team, right? And I seen a whole bunch of them. I didn't see a lot of people at my command though because they didn't hang out. They stayed in their rooms. But the people in security, they hung out, played, had fun all the time. And I wanted to be a part of it. I was like, yo, so I often was out there, like, just in the scenes and stuff. I'm from Brooklyn, so I'm always, around everybody, and I know how to maneuver around people. But even though I was hanging around all those people and stuff, they really didn't like me. Right? They really did not like me. All right, and it's because I mean, for some people, I'm an acquired taste. Some people they just really don't like the way I talk, or sometimes they really don't like the way I don't know, maybe the way I look or whatever. So I didn't know that though. At the time, I didn't have the self awareness that I had now. Right, so I try to hang around a lot of them and do a lot of things that they like doing. But in reality, I was just feeling like a guy out of place. And I knew I was, but I was still just, trying to hang around them. But what I did, I spent years of my life going with their interests, doing everything that they wanted to do, their likes, their values, and stuff. And I was not taking my own on. Right. And what it was doing was basically changing me as a person. So, um, but in the end, nobody, not one single person from any of them are really like cool with me or talk with me on a regular. None of them. So I wasted my time. I wasted years of my life doing that type of stuff. So that's the biggest mistake I made in my Navy career. Just being around the wrong people, man. All right, you shouldn't do that. All right, so you got to go with your values, your interests, your hobbies. Like go with your people that's just like you or related to you. If not, you're gonna be wasting your time and you're gonna be messing with people that you don't want to mess with. All right, so don't do that, man. All right. Next up, I got a comment from one of the subscribers, man. I want to get back to him, and I want to read it live. I want to answer him live. All right, so just give me a second. This comment in particular, I do want to give him an answer, but I'm gonna read some of the comments in the chat first. All right, so just bear with me just a moment. All right, so all right, this don't got nothing to do with it. All right, so damn. All right, a whole bunch of stuff. All right, so Corey Stewart, what the heck? All right, let's see. All right, let me do this. All right, so Brand said, "You ready for your next deployment?" That's a negative. I'm not doing another one for a minute. All right, I just got off the HST combat deployment. I'm not going for another one for a while. All right. Toya says, "Was Yeoman A school hard? Yeoman A school is only as hard as you let it be. Um, it's easy. You just listen to what they saying and do what you got to do. I know. I heard that they don't have like typing classes anymore, but when I went through, like it was like typing classes and stuff. But other than that, it wasn't hard at all. All right, Yeoman A school is easy. All right. All right. What are you doing over the summer? What am I doing over the summer? Hell, I don't know. I mean, what am I doing over the summer? What are you talking next summer or the summer that just passed? I don't know. Clarify that. All right. Let's see. What do you think about the new standards enforcing old ones of no bears and overweight leader sailors? Man. All right. So all right. So enforcing old ones of no bears. All right, so for the no bears one, I'm gonna tell you the no bears one, man. All right, here I'm gonna keep this up. So for the no beards one, that standard right now it's a little bit interesting. It's funny to me. So my ship, everybody with beards had to shave, right? Yo, and people like they wasn't too happy about it. And when they had to shave though, I seen like the funniest things, man. People that were transforming from like, like looking like, like real badass and stuff to like looking real crazy. It was hilarious, man. This one dude, he's a good guy, man. I like him a lot. Somebody came in like, yo, this dude looked like Carl Winslow. And I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. But when I saw him, yo, he looked exactly like Carl Winslow. Yo, that just had me crying, man. Oh, man. Another guy, man, one of my good guys, man. It messed him up so bad, he would have a beard all the time. This dude, like, he was wearing like a shiesty mask. He was so embarrassed. Like, I'm like, yo, he's walking around in the ship wearing a shiesty mask. I'm like, yo, bro, yo, it's not that serious, man. The beard is like makeup for people, but I mean, if that's where the Navy want to head with it, all right, whatever. I mean, ain't that big of a deal. As long as you paying people on the first and 15th, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that big of a deal to me. All right, but that's just me. I mean, I can't speak for everybody else. Does it suck on a personal level? I mean, it does suck a little bit for people to have to shave, mess their face up, and all that stuff. Um, Especially when people don't understand or they think that they're just trying to get over. There are some people that's trying to get over, and then some people whose face is just really jacked up when they shave. So, and then the overweight leaders and sellers, that part right there. Um, I mean, for the Navy to be trying to press down on that, that's cool for me. Because, yo, when we first joined the military, or people have an idea of what the military is in their minds, most of the people think that they some military members in shape, right or wrong. All right. If you don't know anything about the Navy or you think anything about any military branch, when you think about a military member, you thinking somebody like if you think right now, how does a Marine look, or how does a soldier look? You thinking if you picture it in your head, you thinking somebody that's fit, right? But the reality is, when you join the Navy and you see people, they be looking crazy. Some of them, right? They be looking crazy, right? They be ready to bust out their uniforms, all that, man. I know a guy right now. This dude, I mean, every time I see him, I'm just like, how you still in? I mean, oh my goodness, man. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Every time I see him, it's like he gets bigger and bigger and bigger. He's like a balloon, man. I'm telling you. I think that that's a good thing for us to go towards that standard of working out because on a in a grand scheme of things, all right, that military appearance is important, right? It talks to our professional bombs for one, and then two, it it's a healthy thing, right? If you're in shape and you're taking care of yourself, that's the right move, right? But then on a in the grand scheme of things, if you're not really healthy, you're not in shape as a military member, you're not really military ready. All right, that's what I think. So I think it's all right, whatever. All right, all right, keep going, and you will be as good as Mr. Beast. Let's see, Corey Stewart, shout out to you. All right, yeah, Mr. Beast, the goat, man. All right, let's see. Why are the rats in New York so big? In Brooklyn, Queens doesn't even have that problem. Brand, what's up with you, man? What's up with you? That's not true. You know that, right? If you go in the subway in Queens, there's rats in there too. All right. Maybe you ain't been to Queens in a while. You ain't been to New York in a while. What's up, man? All right. We got AC. He says who? All right. I don't know who he's talking about. I didn't brand the story about the guy who shut off the treadmill. Uh, yo, I'm telling you, that story really happened, man. Yo, I forgot about that story with the chief. Yeah, he was wilding out, yo. Yo, yeah. Yo, y'all go back and check that story out, man. That dude was wilding out, man. All right, here. Let me go on to this next one. All right. I'm gonna read a comment from Mr. Chandler. What's his name? Give me a second. Let me click on some of these things. Yo, this changed since last time. All right, so this comment is from Mr. Kevin Chandler 5742. All right, I can't read. I'm having a hard time reading. All right, he says, y'all just bear with me on this one. I'm gonna read the whole thing. All right, dang, where is it? Did I don't tell me I close out the window. All right. Dang. All right, it says, I'm looking to go to the Navy from the Army active duty. I've been in 9 years and it will be 10 when I sign. I'm going to Navy Reserve and then I go for TAR. I want to do the following rate: YNPS or LS. I'm currently a logistics person in the Army. Been doing that for 4 years. I need a change of scenery and something that I can retire from. I'll be 51 or 53, depending on how long it takes to get a TAR spot to retire. Any advice for an old head coming over there, sir? Mm, dang. All right, that's a loaded one right there. All right, cool. So, all right. So, Mr. Kevin Chandler he's in the Navy. He's in the military right now. He's active duty. He's going to the Navy from the Army. All right. He's been in for what? 9 years. It'll be 10 when he signed. All right. So he's looking to do the next 10 years in the Navy. He's gonna be 53 when he gets out. Wowzers. All right. Well, that is a different career pivot right there. All right. But the good thing about it is, Mr. Chandler, you getting a lot of I mean, you're at the right place, man. A lot of people here, we are trying to pivot from different careers, all right, different points in our life in the Navy and different things like that. For you, man, essentially, soon as you get in the Navy from the Army and you're trying to go to Yeoman PS or LS or anything like that, you got 10 years, just 10 of those. So what I would do, man, with that 10 years is focus on that rank, making that rank structure, all right. What kind of retirement plan do you have? That's what I would be thinking. All right. So for the next 10 years, you can't really waste time when it comes to whatever you're building up for retirement. But you got to make good career decisions, and every career decision that you make, especially if you're trying to retire at 53 or 51, is going to be important career decisions. So you would, if I was you, I would focus on getting a mentor or somebody within your age group, so they can kind of show you the ropes, especially if you just joining the Navy. All right, if you're trying to join the Navy and then stick with your peers at your pay grade, not a good look, especially for your age. It's not like you in your 40s, right? So I wouldn't do that. I would get a mentor, somebody that's older, somebody that's about your same age group, but they maybe outrank you. And then try to get that fast track. Also, you should become very good friends with your financial advisors, things of that nature. What else? Start learning the different ways about Navy advancement right now, right? We got the maps, we got the CA2P, and all of the new things that just came from that. So you need to be well read on advancement. All right, that way you can climb the ladder a little quicker. But then think about your mentality as somebody over 30 or in the 40-year range, right? So for mentality purposes, you should be able to outperform most people at your rank or your pay grade, whatever that might be. And the reason why is because you got the experience, you've lived a little, right? All the common mistakes that a lot of sailors make, a lot of it be it be around the confusion of just being in the Navy, right? And then the confusion of, or not the confusion of, but the conflict of trying to live their life versus the life of the Navy, right? Because some of them, they don't like to, be told what to do, right? Some of them don't like to be wrong, right? So, but when you're a little bit older, you don't have to deal with that because you already have an understanding that, all right, this is the job, this is the career, this is how I conform to that career. The younger ones don't have that. So what you do, you take that part of take that advantage that you have. A lot of them going to be distracted. You don't be distracted. A lot of them going to be focused on the things that don't matter that much. You shouldn't be focused on the things that matter that much. Should be worried about taking care of the family, be it a wife, husband, your kids, whatever. All right, and then just making decisions that make sense on a regular. If you do that, man, you'll be further in life. And what, 10 years gonna go by just like that. Then you're gonna retire just like that, right? And you're gonna be where you want to be, right? And only you know where you want to be at the end of this 10 years, man. All right. So hopefully that has helped. If it does, or if it doesn't, let me know. Drop a comment, and then we can address it and go from there. All right. Choo, choo, choo. All right. So somebody else asks, is it worth it to do 4 or 20 years? This is one of the sailors, one of my watchers, talking to me like out in town. I ran into somebody, and they said, "Is it worth it to do 4 or 20 years in the Navy?" Um, I don't know. It really depends on you. Personal choice. Is it worth it to do 4 or 20 years in the Navy? If I had to make up my mind again and I had to do everything over, um, I would probably still go towards the doing the 20 years. The reason is, let's say if you are like, let's say you one of my viewers right now. Most of my viewers in the like 25 to about 34 or 40 range, right? All right. If let's say you 34 years old, you join the Navy, you do 4 years. Let's say you 30, all right? Just say 30. You join, you only do one contract. It's about 4 years, right? You do 4 years active duty, and then you want to get out and do your own thing, all right? Now you 34. Imagine that. Even if you're 24, imagine that you just spent 4 years, and what you do with those 4 years? It depends. It really matters, right? If you are deliberate in whatever it is you're doing in the Navy, then it could mean something. But if you just did 4 years for the sake of having 4 years of military service, then really what you did is waste your time, in my opinion. All right, because now you got to go somewhere else and start over. And unless you're really deliberate with what you did for that 4 years, you're essentially going to be starting from scratch again. So now you're going to go to another career, like in another career that might not have the foundation that things like the Navy have. What's the point of that? I mean, it's not a good look for me. All right. I see a lot of people do that. They're like, yeah, as soon as I get out of Navy, then I'm gonna start working out. I'm gonna start doing all these things that I need to do. But if you don't have that self discipline in your 4 years or whatever, when you get out, what makes you think you're gonna do that? When you get out, honestly, like outside of the military, there are no real barriers, right? There's no safeguards and stuff like that. Not as much as in the military. So I mean, like if you wake up late, right? If you go to work late a few times, guess what? Fired. That's it. And ain't no counseling shit, no verbal counseling shit, none of that stuff. You just fired. You can't come to work for some reason or whatever. Fired. Right? It's not happening with the Navy. All right. Um, Other places they have situations where they put you through training, things of that nature. But in the Navy, they put you through training for real. So the Navy, they give you meals every day, right? You get a whole bunch of meals, pay for the meals, they all free, all right. They teach you really well, all right, and then they pay you for it, all right. Some people that's joining literally becoming from nothing, all right, and then like they literally don't know anything, right? And then they join the Navy, right? And the Navy teach them how to operate different things, right? Sequences of different systems and stuff. And then they pay them for it too, right? Navy changed people's lives, man. All right, myself too. Sometimes I complain because I'm just imperfect and whatnot, but really, maybe not that bad. I don't know. Let me read some comments. Somebody dropped a few, man. All right, let's see. All right, Toya says some people who did 4 years, I noticed some of them join again because civilian life is a challenge and they miss the military. Guess it depends on the person. Yes, I'm telling you right now. I had a sailor, man. She reached out to me after she got out, and I'm telling her like, "Hey, you sure you want to get out? You sure? You sure you want to get out?" She got out. About what 8 months later, she calls me up and she's like, "Hey, Chief, I need some help. My boyfriend, he is locked up. He's in jail, whatever. I'm trying to get a job, trying to get childcare. Is there anything you can do to help me out?" And I'm saying to myself like, "Why are you calling me? I mean, you hate me for one, and then two, it was like everything that I've been telling you, everything that your LPO has been telling you, you wasn't listening, and now you need help. Now you want me to listen? Like, I wanted to say, shut the. But what I did, I did the good thing, the Christian thing. I helped her out as much as I could. I gave her the resources that I could, but I also gave her a little like heads up, like, oh, like it's a reason why we're trying to put all these things out for you that we're telling you. You didn't listen. That's not a good look. So yeah, I don't know. All right, so we got those comments. All right, I got those comments. And if there's other comments, man, if you're watching this video either now or on the replay, make sure that you drop that comment. All right, what you guys think? You think it's better to be in the Navy 4 years, 20 years, or not at all? Let me know in the comments. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Or if I'm just giving you guys some BS, man. All right. Also, let me see. All right, so here, let me put this out, guys. All right, so I was speaking to one of my guys, one of the Deckplate champions, Travis, man. Shout out to him. All right, some of you guys actually, get me on the phone and whatnot, and I chop it up with you, and I really appreciate you guys for that. But anyway, I'm talking to him, and he's thinking like, "Hey, when is the next video dropping?" Um, I really have two videos right now that are ready right now. I've just been spacing them and dropping them. So I had recently went through this course, Channel Jumpstart, and I've just been like learning how to drop the content, how to understand the viewer better, how to make better content for you guys. And so I've been trying to be a little bit deliberate in how I drop the content, how I deliver it. And so if you guys haven't seen the videos, it's because I'm trying to really just determine which is the best one to drop at the moment, and which is the best video to make, things of that nature. So another video will be coming. All right, I'm thinking about doing another video on Navy pay. All right, I have two deployment videos done, but like I said, I don't want to drop them back to back. So let me know, guys, in the comments which ones you guys want to see, man. And like I said earlier, if you are watching later, drop your question, man. All right, drop your comments. Let me know what you're looking for. All right, let me know why you actually come to my channel and what you be looking for, what you're trying to get. All right, I read all them comments. Right, I don't answer all of them right away, but I do answer them. So just be patient with me, guys. All right, so I am gonna end this stream pretty soon because I want to watch Dairy, and then I want to get up because I got duty tomorrow, man. So before I go though, remember guys, make sure that you guys like, subscribe, all those good things, all right? And I will see you guys on the next video. No entries. Oh shoot, I forgot how to do the damn outro, man. It's been so long. I don't even know how to do it. But no, I'm joking. No further entries. This page. Tony Tone is out. Yes, in the stream.